Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. I'm really happy to see you here. My name is Anya and today we're talking all about legs. So obviously not all of us have very long legs, model legs, straight legs or something like that. A lot of us actually pretty insecure about how our legs look. And I'm actually one of those people. My legs are my biggest insecurity. In my case, as you can see from the title, I have shorter legs with wider hips and pretty full calves. This is because I am usually gaining weight in my legs, and the weight that you gain in your legs is the most stuck to your body. So it doesn't matter how long I'm on a diet or how long I'm working out, it always takes me a huge amount of time to change any appearance of my legs. Even though I'm still trying to get on a diet and work out more and try to kind of get my legs into shape a little more, I still want to look good every day. The only person who judges me the most is me. And I want to wear everything that I want, so I got this idea of some tips and tricks that I've learned throughout my whole life actually, to show you that it's totally fine if you're insecure about your legs. You just need to know how to work with them. So the first thing that I will tell you is very basic actually, because this is high-waisted bottoms. I literally buy only high-waisted bottoms. Like every single bottoms that I have are high-waisted for the past, I think, like 10 years or something. Because once I got this first pair of jeans with high waists, I was like, oh my gosh, it makes my legs look so much longer and my waist accentuated very beautifully, and this is basically what I wanted. So high-waisted bottoms literally solve two of my problems at once. I want to have more of like an hourglass shape to my body, and I want my legs to appear longer. So high-waisted things are the best. And this is just as simple as that. This is literally the shortest advice that I have. Just buy high-waisted bottoms. So now I wanted to talk more about every single type of the bottom you can buy, just because I have some certain details that I pay attention to every time I choose every single one of those bottoms. So I think we should start with some jeans. Obviously, you know that I wear high-waisted jeans. I have my jeans right here. They're high-waisted. I also go for more of a straight leg jeans. I feel like this is the most universal pair of jeans that you can have, because it doesn't matter what is trendy on the market, you always look stylish. And if you have this very favorite pair of jeans of yours, it will not go out of style throughout years and years if they're good quality. And that's very, very important, because it is such a pain in one little place to find the perfect pair of jeans. And I literally went through so many different pairs and styles of jeans that I realized that if I buy straight jeans, I feel the best at all days. What I like to avoid in jeans is actually being skinny, because they literally never look good. I don't even remember when was the last time I wore skinny jeans. I think it was in high school or something, and that was just bad. But I couldn't find any other jeans because skinny jeans were so high on trend that you couldn't buy any other pairs. I feel like only very adulty jeans, I guess, is what I especially like to avoid. Is my jeans to kind of hug my calves, because it immediately shows that I don't have those beautiful straight legs. Because I know that not all of us can wear full length jeans, because sometimes we are just shorter. For example, I'm 5'6", which is 1.68 meters, which is not that short, but I know that there are girls that are shorter and you would maybe prefer something more cropped, and I recommend going for maybe some mom jeans, because what I remember is that I loved the shape of cinched waist. Then they would hug me a little bit in my thigh area, because I loved my thighs, even though they're pretty wide, but they're quite sexy actually. And then they would go pretty straight but tapered down to my leg, and they would be cropped a little bit so you could see my ankle, and that literally looks a little bit from I remember I had those jeans in black, and they looked a little bit more 40s or 50s, very vintagey, but also very cute, because it would still elongate my leg but show this ankle. So I could wear a shorter type of shoe, maybe a loafer or some ballet flats to show my beautiful ankle. The only thing I would say, you would definitely need to go through some stores and try on different pairs of mom jeans, because you need to find this perfect one pair. And I remember I bought mine on ASOS. I will try to find the link, but I'm not sure if you can still get them. So in terms of shorts, I have two things to avoid. First things first, I always buy high-waisted shorts. They're the best. And second thing, I always pay attention to this like a leg width, or like this hip leg widths. So basically I like my shorts to go more into like an A shape instead of hugging my hips. And I also avoid Bermuda shorts, because Bermuda shorts are quite longer and it usually cuts your legs like into half basically, and it doesn't look good because you need something to elongate your legs. So usually I wouldn't go lower than 1/3 of my thigh. I think I don't even go like mid-thigh because it's already too long for my shorts, but I'm just pretty secure to wear short shorts. And the same I would usually go for skirts. I would rather go for like A-line skirts or maybe like skater skirts, because pencil skirts look very bad on me. I don't know, it's just the worst thing ever. Even though we all say that the pencil skirt is such a staple, no, it's not. I feel like it's just out of style unless you work in an office and you have the legs to wear your pencil skirt. But in my case, it always looked very, very bad, because pencil skirts are usually like maybe you're like knee high. So they basically show your calves, they cut your leg into half, and they also kind of hug your hips. So it basically just made me look the worst that I could ever imagine. So usually I would go either for...
Okay, this clip wanted to be an example of a good A-line skirt, but turned out to be a reminder to always wear your size, go for thick material if you want to hide something, and that I need to eat less because this skirt did fit me.
Like a mini skirt A shape, or I would literally go like very, very long. So this literally goes almost to my ankle, and I even can go longer. Even if I go for like a straight skirt or like a pencil skirt, I try to avoid the knee high or like even below the knee, because I hate when the skirt kind of hits you in this cuff area and it kind of just shows that I've got the full cuffs. So in terms of pants, I usually like to go for two types. First things first, they both should be high-waisted, you know what I mean. Second thing is that there are two different shapes. The first shape is my favorite shape of the pants ever. This is just a pair of palazzo pants. So the pair of palazzo pants, I have some classic ones. I also have ones for summer. They are the best of the best, and I feel like this love came from me trying to hide my legs at first, because literally palazzo pants just hides the full shape of your leg. But also it's actually pretty cool because it's very versatile piece overall, and also it does give you the confidence. So if you feel like you want to work with your legs but you're still too insecure, palazzo pants are the best, because they usually show your waist, which is like very beautiful, then they can hug your hips just a little bit, and then they just go into big tubes that cover everything that you have down there. And you can literally find them in any style right now. You can find them to be pretty classic, as I have right here. This is just a pair of classic black palazzo pants. You can find them for summer in linen, as I have right here. You can find them in like corduroy, different prints. And even if you want to wear them during the winter, you can find them in wool, and they will still look very beautiful because wool kind of holds the shape as well. So I do definitely recommend you to go and try on some palazzo pants, because this is the staple. The second type of pants that I love are high-waisted tapered pants. Something that looks like a carrot fit maybe, or just in general pretty flowy and kind of like loose all over your legs, but then would go a little bit narrow down to your ankle, and they would usually be cropped. I love this shape. It usually looks a little bit like vintagey. This is great if you love to show your ankle and you still want to kind of hide your shape of the leg a little bit. Again, in pants, I would definitely avoid something that hugs my hips and my calves at the same time. And also I definitely avoid something that is mid-waisted. There's a lot of like classy pants which are mid-waisted and tapered, for example, but they just don't work for me. They cut my legs so much. It literally like you take this little space between your waist and the waistband, to elongate your legs, and I definitely don't want it to do that. Something I want to cover as well is some printed bottoms, because I've heard before some girls did recommend to avoid printing, because usually that's true, print does get a lot of the attention, especially if you have some sort of like bottoms that you are not really happy with. However, I know that not all of us want to wear solid colors every day for like 365. So what I do recommend, if you do want to go for some printed bottoms, is to go for some very simple prints. For example, vertical stripe works magic. It actually will elongate your leg especially even more. Or I would go for something more muted, even if it's like very active print. So for example, what I have is this skirt from ZARA, which is A-line as well, and it has this leopard print, but what I love about this is that it's muted, so you don't see a lot of the color. It's basically just very muted, kind of like a bronzy beige color, and it doesn't take a lot of attention, so you can still see that it's printed, but it's not in your face. Or as well, I have a pair of some magazine print pants. What I love about them is that they're just black and white, and those little things are very like simple and very small, so you don't see a lot of like very big like flowers or like a very huge blade or a lot of bright colors. It's basically like just black and white, very simple. Most of it is just the same kind of like wording, but nothing too crazy. I hope this is a good advice if you do still want to wear some printed pants or printed skirt, for example. Okay, so that was it for this video. I hope that some of the advice were helpful for you. If they were, please give me a thumbs up, and also don't hesitate to subscribe to my channel. I'm wishing you a very great day, and I will see you guys in my next video.